So it's the next shelf. Yep, it's going a shelf at a time. So sort of takes a little while to get this done. Just watching Dirty Dancing. There's my daughter. Great movie. So let's go. Get Smart Again. I'm a big fan of the series, so let's start with that one. And I picked up 4 film favorites, of course. Police Academy 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just enjoy the Police Academy films. Some are better than others. Horror, I wouldn't exactly call it a classic, but it's not the easiest one to pick up right now. That's Skinned Alive by Shadow Entertainment, based on the Wizard Video, or an offshoot of Full Moon at the time. A classic, Mute Witness, favorite of mine. It's a favorite of my better half's, and that is actually Lady in the Water. Yes, that she really, actually, she makes a good case for it. I enjoy Romero, and I enjoy all Romero stuff, including this one that's kind of underrated, Monkey Shines. I think it was a fun movie for what it was. Audie Rose, early Anthony Hopkins. Good film. Not depressing, but it's horror, so you know. Next up, 4 film favorites. There's basically action movies, Eraser, Last Boy Scout, Passenger 57, but I really got it for Point of No Return, because I'm a big fan of the Nikita films, and I actually like that as a remake. It wasn't too bad. My better half is a marine biologist, but not profession now, but that's what she studied. And we have this one here. It's Newfoundland Aquarius, something like that. It's like fish anyway. It's not mine, but hey, I guess it's not bad. Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason. I'm guessing this must be the sequel. Personally, I've never seen it, but it's one of those that I guess I inherited sort of with the better half. Chips, Season 2. Why Season 2? And Season 1 right here, because there's actually a feature-length special episode called The Greatest Adventures of Chips, which is basically like a kind of a one of those clip things, and I like those. I'm a big fan of Three's Company, and also the original series, Man About the House. And
Three's Company rocks.
It rocks. This is the original series in the basement, honey.
Awesome.
And unfortunately, this is the only one I've been able to find, the first and second series. But really, really cool. I'd like to find the rest. Next up is a Canadian one, and it's actually a really fun series. Little Mosque on the Prairie. Way funnier than I thought it was going to be. And of course, this one should be in everybody's collection. It's a comedy, and it's a good comedy. And I don't think it's ever been opened. But I've had a couple of these. But anyway, it's Fish Called Wanda. And don't think I've ever watched this one either. But it's one of those we bought at one of those Blockbuster sale things. All about Steve, and I think that's Bradley Cooper. And Sandra Bullock, kind of looking like Jamie Presley. Like a dude from a Community. One of my guilty pleasures. Original Melrose Place series. $4.99, so not too bad for that. I'm a Bob Hope fan, so The Great Lover. Harold Robbins' The Betsy, actually some meaning for me. James Manfield story, I've never seen this. I've always wanted to see this. One of those TV movies that I just kind of wanted to watch. High School Confidential, cool film. In the Loop, great political satire. Peter Capaldi is amazing in this one. You really should see it. James Gandolfini. Justice League, The New Frontier. Really like that. Simpsons, complete 4th season. I got that for $1 somewhere, so kept it. The complete series. I was a huge fan of this growing up. I had the comics and everything. I really loved it. Bloodbath. This is a really cool one. if you were a fan of the actress Fiona Horsey, a bunch of stuff is on this one. Some really cool stuff. Demonic is on this one as well. It's kind of a Tongues of Anything. Night to Dismember, which I bought for Dead and Rotting, but there's also some really cool stuff in here, like Searching for Heisman and In the Little Mansion, Bloodletting, stuff like that. The horrifically bad, so bad you gotta love it, actually. Yeah, Black Xmas. It's the remake of my favorite film, Black Christmas. And, of course, I got Black Christmas. I bought this version. There's a couple versions, but I kind of like the features that were on this one here, the documentary and all. So this is the one I picked up. And, of course, one of my favorite nighttime shows, because I grew up in the 80s, so Dynasty. And the first season couldn't be beat for me, even though Joan Collins didn't come until the second. Next up is a cheesy movie. Tim Burton, Mars Attacks. I had fun with it. Clerks 2. I enjoy Kevin Smith. Cutting Class. Horrible slasher movie with Brad Pitt. It has one of my crushes at the time, Joe Sholin, but you just gotta watch it. It's just for the ending line. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The 12 Travels of Asterix. It's French, and it's only in French, and it's one of those where I kind of want to watch it, and like I'm trying to learn French, so. Asterix and Cleopatra is another one. Again, classic cartoon, great stuff. Those are from France. How to Steal a Million, with, of course, Peter O'Toole, and, oh, Audrey Hepburn. Alright, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. And next up, another classic, Three Faces of Eve. Great one, I really like these, here, Studio Classics that 20th Century Fox put out. I thought they were extremely well done. Hoping these DVDs don't fall over. Okay, since I'm a big fan of Dallas, I really am. I've managed to pick up the first and second season of Knots Landing. I gotta admit, this is a painful watch. The first one, anyway. I haven't got to the second one when I started watching it, but I'll give it a chance. Because it is a Dallas spin-offy thing, and I know it got better later on because I used to watch it. Drag Me to Hell, because I'm a Sam Raimi fan. Not his favorite, my favorite band, though. Not by far. Law and Order Los Angeles, because I blinked and missed this series. Pretty much ended before I even got a chance to watch it, and good cast. I mean, Alfred Molina is in this one. Skeet Ulrich. I think that's Trevor Howard. I could be wrong. Is that Trevor Howard? You guys can let me know. Kind of looks like him. Of course, I like Charmed, so yeah, I did. Originally because the girls were hot, but of course there's the final season. Told you this one falling. 7th season. 6th season. Guess where I got these at? Yeah, back when Blockbuster's open. 5th season. 4th season. And I think that's when Paige came into the series. I don't have the earlier ones yet. I got some of the Turner Greatest Classics, and I got the Hitchcock one here. Actually, it's Hitchcock Thrillers. It has Suspicion, Strangers on a Train, Wrong Man, and I Confess. 4 really good movies. And Strangers on a Train is, of course, great film. And Hitchcock's best. Next up is Marx Brothers one. I Day at the Races, Night in Casablanca, Room Service, and at the Circus, and they have features on them. I am, as I mentioned before, a bit of a wrestling fan, so the best company on the go right now is TNA, and this is the history of TNA, year 1. Unfortunately, it was the only one they did. Should have done more of those. Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen, because I was a big NWA guy back in the day, which explains this one. Ric Flair collection, good one. Shawn Michaels, great documentary on this, by the way. It's a bit of an ass, but you know, This is the 4 film favorites horror one. As you can see, it's got Wolfen, Body Snatchers, Bad Moon, and Coma. I kind of got this one for Wolfen and Bad Moon. The other two are more of a bonus. I think Body Snatchers is finally in the widescreen version. When this originally came out, by the way, it was actually in a full screen and it chopped off a lot of it. And like I said before, Melrose Place is season 4. This is a movie I like, and I make no bones about it. 10 Things I Hate About You. It's, basically a remake of a classic Shakespeare. And of course, the Goonies. I want to get the special edition because the Goonies are good enough for you.
Nearly done.
Almost done. Witches of Eastwick. Great movie. Practical Magic. One of my favorites of my better half. This is really good one actually. TCM's Greatest Classics. It's a horror one. And it has House of Wax, great movie. Haunting, great movie. Freaks, great movie. And Dr. Jekyll Mr. Hyde, good movie. And this is the film noir one of great. Post Mallory's Rings Twice. This has the John Garfield documentary on it, by the way, so it really should be picked up. Big Sleep, Dial In for Murder, which is another Hitchcock classic, and The Maltese Falcon. And we are finished. Shelf 2. Wow, that's a lot. And there's a lot more to go. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Right now, it really is time for tea because I got to go and watch the rest of Dirty Dancing with my little girl.
The best movie ever.
You like Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Don't put baby in the corner. Time for tea.